Growing up, sports were always a huge part of my life. I dabbled in everything from ballet, swimming, dance, and gymnastics as a very young child. When I met my best friend Kenzie in the second grade, she convinced me to join the community soccer team with her. I made the team and played for 7 years. I excelled at soccer and I enjoyed the camaraderie, teamwork, and competition. When Kenzie and I entered the 8th grade, she decided to quit soccer and play volleyball instead. I was her best friend and wanted to spend time with her, so I decided to give up my soccer career and I tried out for the volleyball team as well. We tried out for the community club volleyball team, the Brazos Valley Juniors. Surprisingly, we both made the team, even though we had no prior experience. As the season started, I quickly realized that I was not as naturally talented at volleyball as I was at soccer. I spent most of every game on the bench, wishing I could get a chance to get out there on the court. Kenzie, on the other hand, was a natural. As the season continued, I felt so defeated. I was ashamed at each game, and I felt worthless. I really took it to heart, feeling as though the coach hated me. After every tournament, and once I was in the safety of our hotel or car, I sobbed to my parents, begging them to let me quit. I was so embarrassed and miserable that I was not performing well or getting any playtime. I felt like I was wasting my time and energy. My father always consoled me, but reminded me that I'd made a commitment to the team and that I could not give up so easily. It was just my first year after all. At first, I was so angry that my parents would not just let me stop. They could see how much I hated it. About halfway through the season, my dad came home early from work one day and told me to get in the car. He said we were going to Academy to get our own volleyball equipment to practice with. He helped me pick out a full-size net, a volleyball, and a practice handbook. When we got home, he set up the volleyball net on the side of our backyard by attaching one side to the fence and the other side to our home. Then he told me to go to bed and that tomorrow we would start practicing. That night, he read the entire handbook and created drills for us to practice. For the next few months, he helped me for an hour each day after my regular practice. I could tell I was getting much better, and most of all, more confident in myself and my abilities. With success at home came success in team practice. I was feeling better, but still not playing much in the games. Finally, we'd reached the end of our season, and we were down to our last and most important game. This game determined if our season was officially over or if we'd receive a bid to play in the National Junior Olympics. Midway through the game, the starting outside hitter broke down and was making mistake after mistake. The coach sent me in to replace her, and I knew it was my time to shine. I scored 8 kills and 3 aces with my serves, ultimately leading our team to victory. I'd never felt such an adrenaline rush, and I was so proud of myself. I'll never forget how I felt that day as I heard my dad whistling and cheering from the bleachers. We went on to play in the Junior Olympics, and I replaced the starting outside hitter for almost every game. After that year, I went on to play club volleyball as well as varsity volleyball in high school, where I was nominated the team captain. Volleyball became a huge part of my life, and although I continued to face challenges, I never again considered giving up. That first year was one of the most difficult I've ever faced, but the lessons of perseverance and commitment that have been imprinted in me have served me greatly in all aspects of my life.